Finally, hi everybody.
Hello.
It takes half man, half amazing, at least 20 minutes just to get ready for a video.
20 seconds more like it. It's hot in here. It's not a air-conditioned room. It's not a soundproof studio. So please forgive us.
They're playing Jagged Edge outside.
Jagged Edge just playing outside. You know, let's get married.
Yeah, okay. So today we are
I'm wearing a different cap.
thank God. Today we're talking about jealousy in a relationship.
Yeah.
What about jealousy in a relationship?
How, why, when, what? Maybe they start with the what.
Okay.
What is jealousy in a relationship?
What is it?
I think that I'm asking the ask. You must answer. Okay. What it is the fear of abandonment or loss or humiliation.
Okay.
I think this is probably like a dictionary definition as well.
Okay.
Yeah, but
so what is Andile's definition of jealousy?
Generally, when people feel jealous, it's like I'm gonna lose this person, or they're not giving me enough attention, so I feel embarrassed or whatever. And I think that's where jealousy as a whole kind of exists.
So it's about it's those feelings.
Yeah, and when those feelings escalate, so if you're feeling like humiliated most of the time, and that feeling kind of escalates into anger and you know, it's like disappointment and anger and all that thing mixed into one little bundle. I think that's like the culmination of
Interesting.
jealousy.
When you break it down like that, then I'm like,
what do you think jealousy was?
I mean it's that, né? But because we've made jealousy its own type of entity that is not related
What
to.
is that entity? I don't know that entity.
Nah, like I'm just saying that we've personified it, so we've given it this alter ego. That is all of what you're saying, but when you break it down like that, it makes you realize that it's actually not that deep.
Yeah, it's just fear of abandonment.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, we go through it a lot, but it really rears its head, specifically when we're talking about relationships, right?
Yes.
It's like, okay, I've got a girlfriend and
She's mine.
She's mine.
No one else. Don't touch her.
Ownership,
Don't
control.
speak to her.
These are the things that I keep talking about, guys. Ownership and control. Don't speak to her. She can't speak to anybody else. So now the friend that you had this entire time before I met you, I get pissed off that you're spending too much time with her or too much time with him, right? It's just like, and where does that come from? It's jealousy coming from a point of
you like that person better than me.
Yeah, A.
That person is better.
And B, I might lose you to this person, right?
So now you are seeing that person is actually what you think is better.
What I think is better, right? Because perhaps they make you laugh differently to how I make you laugh, right? Maybe I make you laugh like this. Oh, you're so funny. And then when you're with your friends, it's like, I told you, you know, something like that, right?
Okay.
Right? And so I see this, and in my own interpretation of my emotions and things like that, I interpret that as she's funnier than me. Whereas you could just be holding back, and you know, maybe a month, two months down the line, you'll be laughing like that as well. You know, it's like how a relationship starts and people see like this. Excuse me, right? And then 6 months down the line, and you're like, "Hi, man, who won with her?"
Okay.
Yeah? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you suffer from jealousy?
Yes.
Okay.
All the time.
Okay.
And I think this is what we need to talk about. So I think jealousy is not wrong. I think it's what you do with it that makes the situation.
I think it's wrong.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's dangerous to be jealous, right? I think you need to understand where those feelings come from and know that it's an internal thing.
But, right? Just
and if you understand that,
but just
I
before
think
you
you'll
go,
take away the
I think
feeling of jealousy.
This is why but this is why I'm saying it's what you do with it. So when jealousy hits, it in that split second you can go but no, I won't be abandoned, or no, I'm
sure.
I trust myself.
Sure.
Which is why it happens, and once you're okay with it, then you can be in a position where that's why I guess it's what you do with those feelings.
Yeah, but you
because
see,
those feelings are
if you fix how you're feeling about yourself,
yeah,
those feelings don't come up.
ever,
No, they don't.
ever.
Like, they can come up in different scenarios, but you can train yourself. For instance, relationship. I trained myself in relationship jealousy.
Okay.
Right, where my person can go and chill with whomever, whenever, however. Hell, my partner can have another boyfriend and I wouldn't give a damn. I wouldn't feel jealous about that, right? But I get jealous over things like, why is this child laughing with this person more than they're laughing with me?
Aww.
You know, so like, and I haven't come around to training myself over that. I'm more intimidated by kids' affection than I am by adult affection, which is creepy now that I say it out loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think if I took the time to then train my mind to go, these are just kids, right? And why do I need validation from? It hurts when you try to make a kid laugh and they don't
Laugh.
You know,
so it's valid. It's external validation. So
it's external validation again,
validation.
Right? But if I fix myself and the need to get that validation from the kid laughing when I go, you know, if I fix that and the need to have that sort of feedback from the kid, I don't think I will have those feelings of jealousy when the kid laughs with somebody else.
Yeah, see, you've just opened my mind up to a whole other type of conversation with myself.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the time we go, oh yeah, I'm a little jealous or whatever the case is, and we allow the jealousy to manifest.
Sure.
We have conversation with the jealousy.
Yes.
And then
and freaking we incubate the jealousy.
Yes.
And make it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Right? And until it gets to a point where you don't even recognize it as jealousy. It's just anger now.
Sure. Okay.
You know?
Okay.
It's no longer jealousy. Now it's anger. It's like, how dare she?
Yeah.
How dare he?
Yeah.
You know?
Wow.
So the jealousy's gone now. And now you're just angry. You're just an angry person.
So now every time your partner then does something, even before, like the moment,
even before you hit jealousy, you should skip to angry now.
Yes. Yeah. So your trigger then will always be your ploma no Andy, or I'm just going out. Then that's like a.
And it could be a going out for 5 minutes. You don't even know how long this person's going out.
Yeah.
But the last time they had so much fun, they were posting on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. But now that's all that's ringing in your head, that this person is going to have more fun, and this is why they're leaving me behind. Abandonment once again, right? And then you get just super angry at it.
So jealousy is not a good thing.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is. But and that's just me. And I always bring it back to the idea of ownership and control. As humans, we've been taught for some reason that I can control the next human. Right, and I own the next human because you're my friend, you're my partner, you're my lover, you're my child, you're my whatever, niece, nephew, and because of that, I can sort of dictate how you spend your time, how you're supposed to feel when I go, you know, and then comes in a 2-year-old, does the same thing, and then you freaking laugh, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm just stuck with the jealous emotions. I hear what you're saying,
because being on the flip side of the coin. So I mean, in a relationship, I have been told that I'm spending too much time with a best friend of mine.
Sure.
Which took me for a spin, because when you met me, I had this person in my life.
Yeah.
Who I spent a lot of my time with. So now I'm finding that I have to divide my time between, because it's not like I'm going to stop
chilling with her,
this,
or stop chilling with you.
Yeah. So I have to find a balance and ensure that each person gets a good amount of me in order for us to be happy, both in the individual relationships.
Sure.
So, but because this person was my best friend, who I've been told I'm spending too much time with, I didn't know what to do. Like, I was like,
did you feel bad? Did you go, oh no, I'm gonna lose my relationship, or did you go, oh no, I need to spend less time with my friend?
Funny enough,
no, you are actually crazy, Buddha.
Yeah. For me, that was a big flag, because it said to me, number one, you're jealous of another girl. Firstly, Secondly,
Hey now.
secondly,
That was a matabula tab.
that's okay. Secondly, how do you want me all to yourself? Like, I need to have a life for my sanity. I am the person that you like today because that person is a part of me and I'm able to split my time.
Sure.
Like, what makes people think
But I
that
think this is what I was saying.
spending so much time together?
It boils back down. You know when you reduce some balsamic vinegar, right? It boils down to right now, after you agree to say, yeah, or we're dating or whatever, we're in a relationship.
Yeah.
From that point onwards, I own you, right? And as much as this is not a conversation that's had, it's something that's implicitly expected.
Yeah, it's weird that it's expected, but when you say it like that, then it's like,
Yeah. But it's expected.
you know, I know
From
but-
both sides. Man, woman,
Yeah, when it comes
man
out
on
verbally,
man,
I think
girl on girl.
I think it hits.
It doesn't
hits
matter.
hard
I expect you now
to be mine
to be mine
in every way.
in every way. I
And
must
you
know
need-
when you're laughing.
and I need to approve.
Yeah, and I need to approve your dealings. And if I don't approve your dealings, it's like, oh, this person doesn't respect me. Oh my God, she didn't allow me to validate her excursion with her best friend. She didn't allow me to validate her excursion with her sister, her brother, or whatever the case may be. And now it's like, you don't see me, I'm John Cena now. You see, it's a problem. The thing is, people don't talk about this stuff, right? And they never verbalize it. And when you verbalize it, only do you see how freaking fucked up it is in your head, in society, and in all your dealings. Because it's not just boyfriend-girlfriend relationships that this thing takes
Touches
place,
on,
right? It's like your sister gets pissed at you when you get married, or your mom gets pissed that now you're going off to get married, and how dare you go get married, and things like that. Yeah, all these things. And we use a blanket statement and say it's jealousy. Whereas we don't look at the underlying cause of it. Right? And yeah. And I think I've said too much. It is a Friday after all.
Look, you've said a lot, and I think, I've never thought of jealousy in that regard. Like I said, in my life, I think I've personified jealousy to be its own kind of thing that's not related to anything else but just that. And that really does then not explain what it is and how it feeds into your life. And I think that's why we've let it get away with so much. And saying, if someone's jealous, they care about you. We've taken on so much abuse to the point that we've sensitized it and given it beautiful names.
Yeah, that's the worst part, right? The whole, it's like the people that say,
he beats me
because he loves me. And what kind of man doesn't beat you? That means he doesn't love you, Chomi. You know, and these are things we grow up hearing, like so often. It's like, don't be like shy to prove that he likes you. Yeah, what? Otherwise, no, if he doesn't get really jealous, it means that he doesn't care about you.
Yeah.
And which is the furthest thing from the truth.
Sure.
I can care about you more than anybody else and not feel jealous when you go sow your royal oats or whatever.
Okay.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Stop feeling like you own people, guys. Leave the people alone. Let them be who they are, because that's the person you fell in love with, or that's the person you love.
But actually, that's what we forget.
This person is like this. You found them like this. But chame baso, you know, baspenda is kati na ubanbani and whatever, and that's just, that's what it is.
Real talk.
In any case,
it's been real. Guys, comment down below and let us know what
and
you
subscribe
think, and let us know what you think, that what jealousy is and what it's done in your relationships and how that's worked out for you. I learned something new today. And
next video we're talking about cheating.
What? That's always a fun one.
Yeah.
Let's so guys, let us know. Thank you for always tuning in. Thank you so much for our new subscribers.
Yay!
Tell your friends, tell everyone, come onto the platform.